I just got back from a big, long cross-country trip that started with flying out to Utah to go drifting and ended up with going down to Arizona to go pick up this and that truck and all of the stuff that's inside of this and that engine and some other things. But anyway, so the start of the trip was pretty simple. We wanted to go out to Utah because that's where my wife's from, so we wanted to go visit family, and we also wanted to spend some time, well, I wanted to spend some time out hanging out with my drift homies, because Utah is where I got started in drifting about 10 years ago. So our trip coincided with Salt City Drift's 2-day drift event called the Bonneville Bash. The plan was pretty simple: fly out there in time for the drift event, which actually we bought our tickets before the event was planned, so we didn't even know about it. But we got there, I called around and found a rental drift car from a buddy of mine. Brandon Wicknick loaned me an IS300, and I wanted to go drive with some friends and hang out with the homies all weekend. So yeah, here's a bunch of stuff about that trip and some of the cool things I got to experience while I was out there.
Delta gave us lots of room, so pretty much only seat every other person, and we got an entire row for my wife, my son, and me. It was great. On the way to Atlanta, there was tons of clouds, and we flew just above them, pretty much all the way there. The Atlanta airport is one of my favorite airport hubs, pretty much because of this right here. You can take the train to go between terminals, or you can walk along this underground path, maybe a reference to the Underground Railroad. And a section of it is like this. It's kind of like an electronic southern forest. My son absolutely loves staring at all the lights. This is that train that you'd normally catch between terminals if you didn't want to walk. We left the luscious greenery of Georgia to go to the desert, well, desert-ish, of Utah. These mountains are called the Wasatch Front. The highway runs right up along these mountains, and most of the major cities in like the central northern Utah area are right along the mountain front. So like the Salt Lake City whole area is along this mountain range, and all the cities north and south of it pretty much.
We've made it to Utah. This place right here is a, I don't know, Utah cuisine, Mexican. It's not really Mexican, it's fake Mexican, but it's still good. My wife loves this place, Cafe Rio. Just got off the plane in Utah, stopped at a Brandon Wicknick shop. Picking up the drift rental. Ugh. Let's see. Where did he leave the key? There we go. Let me scoot the seat forward here. Maybe. Nope, it's just gonna be like that. All right. Drift rental car, this is gonna be fun. I don't really know. Got spares in the back. Here we go. All right, so there's definitely something clunking in the back end a little bit, but Brandon swears it's good, so I trust Brandon. I'm just gonna go ahead and drive it and we'll see what happens. He sent me a text message yesterday and said, with the car up on a jack, he's putting my new tires on. He said, okay, tires are on, tags are expired, I'll put insurance, what's your plan? And now I'm street driving a car that has expired tags, about half an hour north to go to my in-laws' house, and then and then tomorrow I'm driving like an hour and a half to go drifting, or to get to the track to go drifting. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. Alright, so yesterday I picked up this car from Brandon Wicknick's shop. He was already out of the track. He left the keys in it for me. I just got it cleaned up a little bit here at the car wash because it was a little dirty. I don't think it's been cleaned in a little bit, so that's alright. Now, we're good to go. I'm wearing my father-in-law's sweatshirt because I forgot to bring a sweatshirt thinking, it's gonna be warm. Yeah, it was like, I don't know, 50 degrees this morning, so it was a little chilly. So I'm wearing his sweatshirt, but anyway, one of the, like, when I picked up this car,
I had no idea anything about it. Brandon didn't give me any details, just, hey, it's an IS300, it's, you know, it's got some stuff. He calls it a street car. So, the registration's expired, but it's got insurance. And other than that, like, it's pretty solid. There's some noise coming from the back end. I'm not quite sure what it is. I don't know if it's the exhaust, if it's like a diff mount or something. Something that clunks a little bit, but it's not a big deal. I don't feel any looseness. The car feels really good. So now we're gonna go make the hour drive from Ogden, where I'm at with staying with my in-laws, down to Tooele to Utah Motorsports Campus. Lots of warning lights. I don't know. I don't think they're issues. I don't know. It's like one of the best things about this car is it's got working heat and AC, and it has a radio that I can Bluetooth my phone to, so that's awesome. To be honest, this is a pretty uneventful drive. It's Utah, so the mountains are beautiful and got nice blue cloudy skies, so it's gonna be a good day for drifting. Other than that popping the back end, which, you know, it might have some adjustable arms, so maybe those are Heim joints popping. Other than that, this is great. Honestly, IS300 is the move. Like, this is sweet. I can cruise on the street, no problem. It's pretty comfy, even though it's got, you know, coilovers and lots of suspension, you know, modifications. It's just, it drives nice, it feels nice. The interior is pretty roomy. You know, I've got 2 wheels back there. I've got 2 more in the trunk. I've got my ice chest and my camera bag and my helmet sitting here. This is just I mean, honestly, I really want to buy an IS300 now. This is just so nice. So, yeah, thanks, Brandon. Now I might have to look into buying another car.
I showed up for day 2, so here is the nice, chill, relaxed driver's meeting. Okay, let's go drift.
So it did not need the clutch kick there.
She accelerates nicely.
Yeah.
Drift it out. There we go.
So the IS is quiet compared to the Corolla, so I don't know where I'm at in the RPM range. I keep having to look down at the cluster. And now that I've gotten yelled at because I couldn't find the exit in because I accidentally tandem with somebody, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back out on track. I think I've figured out the course layout now. Now it's just a matter of, I've got one spot I keep spinning at, so I'm gonna try and link it this time so I can stop spinning out. The sweet spot on this car for angle is just different than what I'm used to, and this doesn't have the same power to weight that I'm used to. Things are just a little, you know, just gotta get used to it, that's all.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Do me proud. Send it!
That's Blaze Potts from Team Scoundrels. Blaze was kind enough to show me the right line to take. So like right here there's a little jiggy, but
as I was following Blaze, I realized, well, he wasn't drifting it. He was kind of taking it more like a kidney bean instead of doing that little jiggy back there.
I found a Corolla, so of course I'm gonna go for a ride in it.
So much tire dust. Just a little boop.
That was a lot of fun. So that has an SR20 with like 280 horsepower, which is about what my car is going to have whenever I get the supercharger done. So that was pretty cool to see what it feels like, and that feels real nice. I'm going to go back out for some more laps and try and kill the tires on this IS300, but you know, it's just running so dang good. I do like 10 hot laps and they still don't die. It's really surprising. Yeah, come on. I'm gonna do a ride.
One of my absolute favorite things about the drift community and the drift events in Utah is that they are so open for ride-alongs and passengers, and they really cater towards that. It's really cool. And so you get a bunch of unique people who've never been drifting before who come out to the events for the rides.
Is this your first time out here?
Yeah. I was out, they had the Night Lights event last night, and I was fire performing at it, and we came by and they were doing all this. We're like, what? I'm addicted. I need to do drifting.
It is addicting, and I tell my wife, I said, oh, this is better than me being addicted to something else.
Right? This is a healthy addiction. A healthy one.
Healthy-ish. Not healthy for my wallet, but
but worth the investment for this moment, right?
Yeah.
That's so cool. What kind of car is this?
This is a Lexus IS300.
IS300, okay. I'm wanting to learn my cars now, because this is like pretty sweet. Have you been doing this for very long? Or?
Yeah, so I've been drifting for like 8 or 9 years now.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm. And I started drifting here in Utah, and about 6 years ago I moved to Michigan, and now I live in South Carolina.
Okay.
And so my wife and I are here on vacation, and then we saw there was a drift event while we were here.
Nice.
So it was like, hey, who do I know that will rent me a car? So one of my friends let me borrow this car for the day.
All right, goodbye.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Nice. You're amazing.
We went a little deep.
Yeah, that was fun though. You were so good! That was so awesome! Woo!
All right, so my buddy Jordan is one of the staff for Salt City Drift, and I was telling him how kind of annoying it was to drive that, or how crazy it was to drive such a low-powered car that was so heavy. So I said, go hop in my BMW. So this is a E36 that he told me I should come drive. So I'm not going to turn down an opportunity to drive a car that isn't mine. Ouch. But there are pokey things in here. Just stabbed my arm on the door lock. Let's see. Is there a slider?
Well, I thought I was going next in this thing.
He told me to go hop in it.
Oh, that asshole. Where did he go? He took me away. Go ahead. I was going to take someone for a ride along in this, but...
Okay. I'm only going to go do like a couple laps in it, so...
No worries. No stress. It's fun. Have you ever driven it before?
Uh-uh.
I'm so impressed with it, honestly. Is it not starting?
I don't...
Oh,
oh, there we go. I got it. The steering lock.
oh, there you go.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, hold on. Try it out. There we go.
There we go. All right. I'm sitting on the floor. Pretty much. Ugh. There we go. Huh. fun. It's a fun car. I'm a little short, so it was like the steering wheel is high. I had to tighten up the harness a lot just to.
The steering wheel moves.
Yeah.
Hey, don't make fun of the energy.
I will say that the nice thing about this car versus the IS300 I'm driving is this has a bucket seat. My knees are getting worn out in that as I'm pinning myself to the.
Blast though, for how basic and this
Yeah.
has like $500 worth of parts, maybe.
Yeah.
eBay coilovers, eBay knuckle adapters, stock control arms that are extended.
Yeah.
Welded diff and a eBay chip.
Yeah, I was like, I wanted to put it in third.
Yeah.
Because I'm on limiter and second back there, whereas the IS just runs out of power.
One more time. Final drive? 391. Okay. Yeah. So it's automatic E36 diff, which is nice because they're easy to find.
All right, we're gonna do a pit drive because I am headed home and I didn't quite get time to do a pit walk because I wanted to get as much seat time as I could as possible today. So we'll drive down here a little bit and then we'll turn around. This is the Scoundrels team. So you got an LS FC, a couple S13s and an S14. This is cool. So orange S13, but then a blue square body or square headlight car. Square headlight Fox body. Yeah. Yeah, such a cool car. I had to come drive down and get a little video of your cars because I love this Mustang, man.
Thanks, man.
Y'all take it easy.
How you doing? How you doing?
Bye.
Bye, friend.
It's good seeing ya.
Good to see you.
Thanks for letting me use your air compressor.
At least we got a couple kind of laps together.
Yeah. All right, that was an E46 BMW. Somebody's Audi that's not a drift car. BMW IS300, S13, ooh, with the cool clear taillights, a sweet Miata. Yeah. That 370Z is twin turboed. Another nice BMW. Brandon Wicknick way over there. And that teal-ish S13, that's his former Formula Drift car, I believe. He's who, Brandon is who is renting me this car. A couple more BMWs. There's my buddy Brandon Kuhn, driving his Miata. He just started drifting not too long ago, so it's cool to see him out here. I absolutely love this track. I should have done this at the beginning, but I want to talk about this track. So this is Utah Motorsports Campus. It used to be called Miller Motorsports Campus, or sorry, Miller Motorsports Park. It's really cool because it's a big track, a big road course, and they rent us the paddocks to do drifting. We wish we could drive on the big track, but it just, you know, I think somebody burned some bridges there, unfortunately. So we haven't been able to drift on the big track, but they have a go-kart track that is the same layout. It's a mini version of their full track. And it used to be the longest road course in North America. I think it's like the second or third longest now. But, all right, let's get out of here, I guess. Another S13. There have been a couple of R32 Skylines out here, like that one. That's a sedan. So, yeah, a couple of really neat cars. Cool drift community. One of the best things about, like, drifting here in Utah is that it is, like, all about the spectators. So, the spectators and ride-alongs and all that, it's really structured around that. So, like, they had a huge line of people, you know, for ride-alongs, and it was just really cool. You know, I had people that hopped in the car, hey, can I come drive you? Yeah, no problem, no problem. Bye! Bye, Goosh! This is the go-kart track that I was talking about, the mini version of the full track. Super cool. The actual track is over there. They've got all these phenomenal garages that you can rent for the day, which is awesome. You can also rent a shop space here at the track, which is super cool. So a couple of the drift guys actually have shops here at the track, which is awesome because then they get to like can park their cars and work on them in their shops. Other people can come borrow tools or, you know, pay to do tires, stuff like that. So it's a really neat setup. I really do love this, that they have these day garages and shop spaces for rent. And then over here are the garages that they use for pits. They're pull-through pits, and they're spectating all along there for the full road course. Yeah. They also have like this zip line thing here. So I don't know, I've never seen it going, but you know, you get to ride the zip line down. I guess that's kind of neat. Not really my thing, but I can understand why people like it. Yeah, that is the Utah Motorsports Campus. They also, oh yeah, they also do like off-road stuff. So you can see like right there, there's some jumps and stuff for dirt bikes and whatever. They used to do the Lucas like off-road truck events here too. I don't know if they still do. They did at one point. They might still do that. But yeah, it's pretty neat. This is just honestly just such a phenomenal facility. I love it. I miss it. And I am going to miss it again because I am driving out the gate to head on out right now. Goodbye, Utah Motorsports Campus, and goodbye, Salt City Drift. Ooh. Thanks for having me out. Thanks for putting on a sweet event. I had a blast. Now, if you're watching this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends. I need more subscribers, please. Please subscribe to my channel. I do a bunch of drifting stuff, 88.6 stuff, and all that cool, sweet shenanigans.